All right, this is our bite-size podcast. So in this one, we are talking about hauling sleds, trailers, trucks, sled decks, things like that. So thanks for being here. We'll keep going.
Okay.
Jared, what do you got, man?
Dude,
What do you got?
so during our, should we just call them fence conversations?
Fence
Even though they're usually school
What
bus,
was
we're going to call them the school bus drop-off conversations.
Yeah. And like lately, they've become uncomfortable because it's so cold in the mornings.
I know.
And we're not wearing enough.
My fingers, like I got horrible circulation. Even my fingers are cold right now.
I don't need to.
So
I'm waiting for the heater to kick on.
So I've got a couple things. Lately, my enclosed trailer, I'm working on getting the heater set up, and then
Jared actually has a really cool enclosed, like aluminum. It's
Yeah,
a really nice.
I'm excited
trailer.
about
really nice trailer.
It's not a specific. It's not like a Trails West or anything like that, but it's an all aluminum frame. But the floor, I was like, okay, I would like to keep the floor in decent shape, but what are your options without buying the Trails West specific snowmobile trailer? Because I still haul dirt bikes in it. We use it for all sorts of stuff. So then I went down the rabbit hole.
I will say you can use those like a snowmobile trailer for that stuff too.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
they just cost a lot.
They are. Like this is about half the cost of a snowmobile trailer, I think, maybe even less than that.
Probably less.
What's a 20? Yeah, what's a 25?
35.
35 grand
or more.
Okay, they're
a
third, if not less than a third.
Because I don't know I know the 2-place one is 35, and I don't know, they don't go up crazy for the 4-place.
Okay.
More, but I bet it's around 40 to 45 for that. The 4-place.
All right. So less than even a third of that.
Yeah.
But it's a sweet. It's 20 foot minus the V, so I have a 20-foot space to haul. And yeah, all aluminum. It's 2,500 pounds dry, which is pretty sweet. So I think we can get 4 sleds in it. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
But the deck, I went down the rabbit hole of like, okay, like I would like to put a deck to protect the sleds, or the floor.
And I'm gonna say most people have had this conversation with their buddies.
What do we do,
like,
right?
What do we put on the floor? Like, I know I've had so many conversations.
And you can go the cheap route and just buy the little like 8-inch wide, 6-inch wide. They run up and down, but I still wanted the track to be protected, protect the floor. So I narrowed it down to 3 different options: Caliber, deck treads out of Utah, and Vivor. If you've seen any Vivor stuff, I've never used much of it besides the diesel heaters. So
yeah.
So I looked at all 3, priced them all out. Caliber, I'm like right about $1,500 to do my floor, and I had a really hard time with that because I'm like, it's over 10% of just the trailer. Put a stinking floor in this thing.
Yeah.
So then I looked at Deck Tread, reached out to them, talked a little bit to them about their installation kit. I think I'm about 900-ish with all the transfer stuff. Yeah. And then I went in the old cheapo route and looked at Vivor. So I ordered a box of them just to look at them. They're freaking awesome.
They're pretty good.
I was very shocked because I'm like, okay, what's this doing? It's literally protecting the floor. It's got to run up so the skis don't get stuck. Sorry, my nose is running. But so the skis don't get stuck. Yeah, I'll grab a paper towel. Yeah.
But yeah, the skis, like, really, because I was like, man, these might be brittle, but then you're not twisting. They're not twisting or moving. You put them in and then they stay in place, right?
Well, and he needed them to be, because they had options. Everyone had different options. Rubber. And I'm like, well, rubber, I'm going to get up on it and I'm just going to slam into the brakes because the sled's going to come to a dead stop.
Your carbides are just going to...
Yeah. So I wanted it hard enough the carbides would slide.
Yeah.
And that's what I got 5 boxes of Vivors to put in the sled or put in the trailer.
Wait, so question, are you going to paint your deck?
It's already, the deck is actually painted right now. Okay. It's painted gray.
That's right.
The walls are white. And then I got black and gray Vivors. I'd really love to know how would they say that. Should I accent it? Vivor!
It's probably like a Chinese word that's like not anything what we're saying.
So we're gonna try it. I got to figure out the transfers because that's one nice thing that Caliber and Deck Tread have is they have really good transfer sheets, so it's not just a hard edge. It's a 3/4, little under 3/4 of an inch.
Oh, like going
So
into the
from the wood to the
wood.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So and he's showing it on
here,
his right now.
I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna try to screen share again or screen share here.
So ordered them. I've snapped a couple together. I got to do that and put a drain in so we can melt sleds off with the diesel heater.
Talk a little bit about the drain that you've been talking about, because so Trails West, that's the one I know because my brother-in-law has one. I've used it a few times. It works really well. It's just
so it's a trough. 8.5 foot wide is how wide my trailer is. So I have to find a trough that would fit, but it's also got to be rain gutter styled, so it has a grade to it, and then it'll have a plug in it. Found them online. You're almost going to have to cut it to width and then make the trough at the angle that you need. But then all that snow, as we melt it off, well, we can flip the diesel heater on, melt them off, run them home, or as we're driving home. So, I mean, I know I'm not the only one that can't afford a Trails West trailer, but I still would like to keep my sleds nice in there. So yeah, this is the route that I'm going to go. We're going to probably later on do a quick couple videos on it and the install and durability, because everyone's going to want to know, show me this thing after a season, 20 trips, how's it looking? Because it's, I am not saying Caliber and Deck Tread do not make a good product by any means. I don't know enough about their product. I would have liked to try it, but I got to the point where I was like, I just don't want to spend any more money on hauling sleds around.
Yeah. Well, and that brings up another point that I'd like to talk about as well. But let's talk. So I got this. I am pretty sure that I have, sorry. I'm pretty sure I have it pulled up here with the screen recording going. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out as I'm going.
What are you trying to? What do you want to talk about?
I was going to show the different options.
Oh yeah.
So this is Calibers,
and they do a great job, but it is.
Yeah. So you see here, this is Caliber. So these are cool. You can buy just those.
Yep. You can buy just the transfers.
Just the transfers.
And they flip, which is really cool.
That is cool.
Now the only thing I don't know is that's specific to a snowmobile trailer. Mine has the flip already.
You'd have to take that off. I wouldn't.
So
I don't think I would do both.
Yeah.
But these are cool. I get so that's kind of Caliber's deal. Here's Vivo. Oh, you can see it's just a stack of stuff.
Yeah.
In that picture.
Yep. So
this is kind of showing it in the garage.
I do think they're going to be a little more slippery. So
interesting,
because especially coming down that ramp, because the top is smooth-ish.
Oh yeah.
So if you're walking down that thing, you're gonna eat crap.
Yeah.
But Caliber has spacing in there, so there's a little bit more grip to it. But that's mainly just down the sides.
These here, the side pieces, those are just the grips. So yeah.
I don't know what the panel itself looks like.
You're gonna have to educate kids about that, or just have them go out the door. Nobody but me walks out, because
I'll show the education. Hey, don't walk on that. Wham! Oh, told
you. I'm switching over to Deck Tread real quick.
Yeah.
Because if you have these, you can walk down those.
Right.
Some really steep stuff. Because I walked down these before on some really slippery things, and you also probably want that so you can have traction to drive.
Yeah.
But if you have those and people just walk down those,
that was my plan. Right. I was just going to get some of that, or I'll either make my own out of some diamond plate, put some in. Deck Tread has in one of their commercials an old lady walking down their Deck Tread that's covered in water.
Really?
And I think honestly you could walk down the Vivors with water, but I don't think you can do it with snow. And I would like to see Deck Treads, run 5 sleds up that thing, pack it full of snow, and are we still going to have the same grip?
I feel like any of them are going to pack up.
Yeah.
I will say Caliber, the
The
Sea
sides,
glides,
yeah.
I've had quite a bit of snow on those, and
Yep.
you can walk down them
Yep.
like very reliably. And I'm not saying that they're better or worse. My assumption is they're kind of the premium part, but
I do think you're going to get what you pay for. Like, I know, like, I'm going to go into this and be like, oh, okay, yeah, like, so we, I think I'm $350 into the whole trailer,
yeah,
and I looked into that. I even called Trails West to see if I could buy the thin 1/8 thick plastic that they run in their trailers.
okay,
It is glued straight to their boards. So they'll
really,
sell you the board, but they're like, that's how we get it shipped, or else we can't just sell you that. Which I thought was pretty cool of them to even like.
yeah,
Guy was awesome on the phone.
yeah.
So
So
we're
this
gonna
kind
update you. We'll put it in. We'll run it hard, see what it's like. I'm planning on putting 4 sleds in it all the time.
yeah,
So
yeah. Okay, so we'll go so we can see them all. This is the deck tread. Yeah, they all look about the same.
and that's where. So it's the HDPE plastic, and I was like, okay, how much different are these things really?
Yeah.
Like it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, you can turn anything into above and beyond what it should be.
Right.
And I'm like, it's a freaking trailer floor.
Right.
Like, do I really care about it that much? Like, I'm just trying to protect it a little.
So I want to come back to that a little bit. So are these the other transfers you're talking about?
Yep, that's the one that I'm going to have to find.
Yeah.
So
and
it doesn't.
Vivor didn't sell anything?
I got to dig into it some more.
Yeah. I do have a buddy that put like this really tough, like he used it to paint the roof of his houseboat, Powell. And that's actually held up pretty good. And I thought about doing that, but it is still like to buy the paint for that.
Yeah.
It's almost $1,500.
Yeah.
So it's like, golly, So these are awesome options. But what you're saying that I think is what I think about a lot is where we live, we're not living in our trailers.
No.
Right? Like we get dressed at home. We drive up to the mountain, we unload, and we go.
Yeah.
We're not in there getting undressed. We're not in there working on stuff. We're not in there doing things. Basically, it's to transport the sleds to and from the mountain, unload and load, and then melt them off.
Yeah, I mean, that's my plan, is like to leave it in there and melt it off for the next ride so that I'm not doing it in the garage, essentially.
Yeah. So dude, I'm trying to stop this thing from.
I don't know if you are mirroring.
It recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, screen recording. Hey, I did it, I think.
Oh, perfect.
All right, so talk a little bit about how we're getting up the mountain, like the other options other than a trailer.
Okay, so this is probably my favorite thing. Another bus stop conversation. Yeah. So we have the trailer. We have the beater trailer of mine. That's the old the donut trailer tires.
Yep.
We've got Ben's trailer, and then we're talking about we have my Dodge that I'm trying to convince Ben that that's going to be our main transportation.
I'm super happy to ride in that, but like
I put new carpet in it just for Ben.
I'm just worried it's going to be the coldest. Like it's going to the heater's going to warm up in that old Dodge by the time we get to the parking lot.
I warmed it up for 10 minutes straight the other day, maybe 15 minutes, and the needle barely moved. So I got a 9312 valve extended cab.
It's great.
It's a tractor.
Great.
It's a tractor.
So as long as I can be just a little bit warm.
Yeah. There's the option. One option that we're looking at. Ben's built a sled, like a single hauler sled deck. Yeah. I guess we'll call it.
Yeah.
And then I've looked at his option. The second option is a little less permanent in the truck, but it's the what would you call that?
I don't know. I can look it up while you're
talking. You ride it up, it tilts, and then you roll it into the truck, and it's made to haul one sled. They're really light. Love the option of it. Me and Ben love to fab and work and weld, so I think we're going to fab one up and try it out just to see. There's downfall of that option is that if it snows, you're going to have snow in the bed of your truck, so you're getting it in. You're going to try to have to roll it over all that snow. That is going to suck. My other truck does not. It has a cover, so I'm not too worried about it on that one. But on the Dodge, third option is trying to convince Ben that we're going to put a sled deck on the Dodge.
I love the idea.
And
I don't love how cold the truck is,
yeah.
but I love the idea.
So the only thing that, you know, we talk about that a lot is that all the road slime. Road slime and grime is gonna cover those sleds.
Oh, did you talk about just a ramp too? You can just
just a ramp. Yeah,
put a sled in the back of the truck, throw the ramp next to it. I don't love that one because then you're like, I did that for a season, and I was constantly worried about my ramp like jacking up my sled right in the back there, and they were like a hassle. But it's a good option. It's not a horrible option. I feel like there's just better options. Sorry. Sled deck.
Sled deck. If I can find a full, because it's got an 8-foot bed, so the long bed sled deck. Long term on the Dodge, we're gonna put an aluminum flatbed on it and make it a sled hauler. But that's a ways down the road. So if you see the old red and silver Dodge in the parking lot, you'll know it's us.
It's us. Yeah, I think they just call them sled rollers.
Yeah.
Caliber's making. I think Caliber makes one.
Rec Ramp, Marion, or is it Marion? Maroon?
Oh, Marlon.
Marlon makes one.
Marlon makes one.
Yeah.
Not Caliber.
Yeah, Marlon and Rec Ramp.
Yeah.
I think Rec Ramps is quite a bit cheaper. But so, you know, road grime is a big thing that I think about. First, I don't want to get on my sled just covered in crap.
Well, it beats up your,
all the salt.
Your sled out. Like, I remember I had a buddy, we bought the same sleds, same years. Halfway through the year, we had to pull his hood off. He's like, why is my turbo so rusty? He's like, it's yours? And we looked at mine. Mine was totally fine.
Was he a sled deck guy?
He was in the bed of his truck, no cover.
Oh, okay. That's a lot bigger difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man, I couldn't imagine getting on a sled just covered in slush and grime.
The best days to ride are also the worst days to drive to the trailhead, right? So you're like driving through all this crap, and your stuff just gets so gross. And so that's why you want to, I always want to try to cover it and keep it protected so that you don't have those issues.
Yeah.
And I remember as a kid showing up to the parking lot with our open trailer, and everything on the front of there was just covered with road grime.
Yeah.
And I hated it. And I also hate the idea of my handlebars being super
covered in just crap.
Yeah. Grabbing onto that. But some guys don't care at all.
So
okay, Marlon calls their single rolling thing.
Yeah.
Single loader.
They're pretty cool. The way that they're done is that they're saying that the mass of the motor is going to outweigh and make it so that it's just a one. They almost look like you can do it one-handed. We're going to fab one, and I'm excited.
You tip up, you just go in.
Yeah. So we're going to do that, see what happens. And we have options. So we have the single loader. I've got a donut trailer.
I think we have almost all.
And then I've got the enclosed trailer.
Yep.
So we just need a sled deck. So
we need a sled deck.
We're going to find one. I found one the other day, but it was for a short bed.
Oh.
I really want the 8-foot bed because I just would like to almost have my whole sled.
You just put a big fuel cell in the front.
Just right on top.
And in the front between the gap.
We could probably just add some to it and be done to it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think there's no, especially the old steel ones. I feel like in a couple months we'll be able to see a bunch of those.
Yeah, and riding up one. My Dodge isn't that high at all, but still, I don't like the idea of. I don't want to be on a blooper of riding over the top of my Dodge pin.
Yeah. Don't do that.
So,
but that's kind of we'll do another video, just like a YouTube video, just talking about this kind of stuff, and we'll show more of it. But
we'll do an update too in February on my deck. Yeah, and see, show you the goods, the bads, what we didn't like.
Installation, how that was. Well, I think we'll probably make a video on installing it.
Yep.
I think you can't snowmobile if you can't get your sled to the snow.
I know.
Right? And not too many places around here, at least, you can ride from your garage.
Well, here was the other thought too. You go buy a new sled, so you're $22,000 into a brand new sled.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I don't want to spend any money to haul it, so you buy a donut trailer for $1,000. and then you lose an axle, or you're like, oh, well, that was like
That sucks.
that was a really bad decision. So where's the more the okay, you don't want to pay 35 grand for this, you don't want to pay $1,000 for this, so what are you going to choose? I still love the option of an enclosed trailer, as you're coming home.
And then the other thing with an enclosed trailer too is you have the storage.
Yeah.
You can keep your stuff in there. It's like a little garage on
Yeah.
wheels.
And
mobile home garage.
We can pack up 2 days before and be like, hey, bring Sled over. We're going riding Friday, but I got time Wednesday. Like, let's get everything in here. We're just hooked up and leave.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of guys that do that too.
Yeah.
So
especially if your truck isn't your daily.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have everything in the trailer and you just took the truck on.
Yep.
But I think you just have to find what's right for you.
Yep.
If you're going up with buddies, maybe a trailer is a better option. If you're meeting buddies at the hill and you never ride up, that's why I did the sled deck in the bed of my truck, because I'm usually meeting guys on the mountain.
Yeah.
So
our Friday rides, it'll be kind of fun. We'll be able to go around, pick up the 4 guys, and take off, and it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So
thanks for being here.
Yeah.
We're excited for snowmobiling. We're excited to be doing this podcast. I love it.
It's gonna be great.
Big highlight of my month.
Yeah.
When we do this.
Because we talk about it. We talk about so many times. We're going to review. I think a little preview for next time. We're going to review some gear.
Yes.
So we do have some gear that's coming. We are going to be picking it up this week. Well, Ben's going to be picking up for me because I'm going to be gone, but I'm going to pick up that gear. We'll review it. Maybe get a ride. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, dude. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it any longer. I might have to go road ride.
I got family coming into town, and we're supposed to go tubing, so I really hope we got some snow because I'm wanting to go.
That's the end of the month, though, right?
Yeah, we got 4 weeks. It's supposed to be 60 and sunny next week.
Well, that's gonna mess
Fishing
up.
weather.
Fishing weather.
Yeah, Ben's new hobby that I'm getting him into.
Yeah, you're gonna be a fisherman. Look at me.
Yep.
Big fisherman.
Oh yeah, catch big browns. So
I love having Jared here with me. It's fun having a buddy that's stoked about this.
We love it.
Love having you guys here watching with us. So make sure to like and subscribe. We got to figure out how to get this on other podcast services. So if anybody wants to help me do that, that'd be fantastic.
Yep. Put a comment if you want to hear anything different.
Yeah. If there's things you'd like to talk to us about, if you want to be a guest on our show, we can do that too.
Cal, leave a comment.
Yeah, Cal.
We're still calling you out. Cal, we need a Cal comment.
Come on, Cal. Come on. Be here, man.
See ya.
Bye. Thanks for being here. The full podcast is available and you can watch the whole thing. But thanks for being here, and we'll catch you in the next one.